I realized something Joe Dispenza said about tapping into the field and how it's a skill. And just like any other skill, it takes practice. And part of it is tapping into the field of the subconscious and letting go of the 80% of the programming that exists already.
The life is easier if you accept the news tells the truth.
Yes.
Everything they want me to believe is true. Everything's nice and simple. Good guys, bad guys, doop-de-doop-de-doo. And if you want to actually wake up, it takes a degree of bravery, because then you have to destroy your entire worldview, everything you've ever understood and everything you're told, and you have to really look at the world and go, oh, this is a mess.
Going for 10x requires letting go of 80% of your current life, going all in on the crucial 20% that's relevant and high impact. So yeah, everyone knows Pareto's principle at this point, but what you often don't realize is how much in your life creeps in that isn't part of the 20%. So you periodically have to go back and look at your process and see, hey, what should I not be doing right now? Naval Ravikant once said, it isn't 10,000 hours that creates outliers, it's 10,000 iterations. You need to double down, triple down on the iterations, on the system of things in your career that work, that matter.
Now, the strict definition of iterations is to repeat a set of instructions. But I would add that instead of it just being 10,000 iterations, that it's basically 10,000 purposeful or intentional iterations. After all, if you produce 30 videos in 1 hour, while you may have iterations, you won't have taken into account the audience's response. You won't be able to improve 1% each time. You won't be able to adapt as you move along. And so those 30 videos are just basically a one-way street. And that's not really true iteration in my book. Now, it's good to clarify, because iteration in a lot of people's book might include that. But when you look at the strict definition, it really doesn't. It's important. I think that's why Oprah is so big on intention, because when you do it with intention, just as when you cook a meal, if you do it with the right intention, the meal tastes totally different than if you're just walking through the motions. Now, what's really inspiring for me is that I feel like each day there's this 4-minute mile breakthrough. You know, the 4-minute mile, once it was broken, then a lot of other people followed suit. And I feel like each day people are doing the same thing in various different capacities. And if you think about Joe Dispenza and his 4-minute mile breakthroughs with health, he's got people who have basically been at the end of life, but are able to heal themselves without the aid of any sort of medication. And it's all just from their own mind. Now, that's a 4-minute mile breakthrough. And I feel like Da Vinci, in his own way of tapping into creativity, also broke that 4-minute mile of when you tap into the collective consciousness, or the field, so to speak, you can actually tap into the future in a way. When you look at Da Vinci's drawings, these were of the future. They are what ended up being basically the bicycle and the moon lander, and there's more. Da Vinci tapped into so much, and I think each of us can actually do that. If you look even with Christ consciousness, that's what that's all about. Even the least among you can do this and much more. And he's saying the same thing. Once you can see that it's done, it's allowing that to come through. Then the question becomes, where are all the Da Vincis right now? Where are all the Da Vincis of our day? And really, I think the Da Vincis of our day are basically inside of each of us, untapped. This untapped potential, Da Vinci potential, that we all kind of have and can use. Really, it's the genius inside of each of us, waiting for us to say yes, unapologetically, to who we are. Instead of all these programmed initiatives from when we were younger, who we're supposed to be. It's letting go of all the supposed tos. Really, it's living the life of your dreams, even if it means dying before you die, meaning letting go of the person you used to be, to eliminate the you to become you. Because your new life will cost you your old, and you have to be prepared to become someone you've always wanted to be, but have been afraid of fully being up until now. Once more of us embrace that, then all the hidden Da Vincis will begin to emerge. And that's when I think we'll have true freedom. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and if you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a like and share it with someone who you think might benefit. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time. And these are the links I go to not film in public. Steep inclines and almost 8,000 feet up. You're sure not to find too many people.